Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and here I'm in the vegetable garden of the Singapore Botanic Gardens. It's very nice to have such learning, teaching gardens everywhere, because you can basically see what can be grown in the area and you get the proper names. So very interesting place. There are a lot of fruit trees around here, but most are not in season, so instead I'll make a video about the veggies. Well, half of them are fruits anyway. If you look at the garden, the first thing you notice is those greenhouse-like structures everywhere. Why? I mean, the pergolas, I get it. Yeah, here for the dragon bean, for some other beans, for the loofah back there. Makes sense. But what do you need a greenhouse for in a permanently hot tropical climate? Let's look at those greenhouses. A plastic roof and wire or mesh for the sides. And one side is open. Why? Why do you need those in the tropics? Well, you know, normally you need to water your plants. However, here in the equatorial, constantly wet areas, is this against the birds or against the squirrels, this crow? In the constantly wet equatorial areas, actually, a lot of plants can get too much water. And so, having them under a plastic roof, which lets through the sunlight, but restricts the water, helps prevent overwatering. And those mesh screens here, made from pretty stable metal mesh, actually, they can stop insects, which could either damage the plant or maybe pollinate it with pollen from a plant you don't want. But I don't see anywhere the screens being closed from all sides, so it seems to be quite a rare occurrence that they use them. Well, let's see what they can grow here. Pumpkin, yeah, pumpkin is great. The thing is, even if you are here like Singapore, basically almost exactly on the equator, you will find a lot of things that you know from temperate and even from very cold areas. Pumpkins are so great, people grow them everywhere. Why not? Same goes for watermelons. The ones in the subtropics and warm temperate areas like the Mediterranean usually taste much better than the ones in the tropics. But you can grow them in the tropics. It's a big juicy fruit. Easy to grow. Why not? Here a greenish variety. Peanuts. Yep, you can also grow them in a wide variety of climates, from basically tropical areas to temperate areas. It's the nut which is basically the easiest to grow of all, because it's not a nut but a bean. Bitter gourd, almost unknown in the West. Well, it's becoming kind of popular, but here in Asia it's very popular because it's bitter. If it's bitter, it must be good, the Asians say. Well, long bean. They have a lot of different beans here. Here we have some long beans. Let's see if you find spaghetti beans. Those can be very long. Or is this the spaghetti bean? A lot of spices, which are herbs and spices and leafy veggies, which I see on a lot of markets. And here, well, I could read the signs, but the signs on the other side. Passion fruit, of course, passion fruit is great. Here the normal maracuja, Passiflora edulis. Lemon balm. Yeah, not too strong and lemony, but it's nice. This must be soya. Green beans, bean sprout. Maybe that's not soya, maybe that's mung beans or something like that. As I said, giant diversity of beans. Here's some loofah. And this explains also the stuff I found on a nearby market. It seems like this type of loofah variety is quite popular around here. Loofah comes in a lot of different shapes and sizes. You use it for showering when it's ripe, and you use it as a vegetable when it's green. And those are similar enough to the ones I bought on the market, so that I can say that the ones I bought were actually loofah. Loofah was one of my main suspects, but I was not sure. What is this? Also some sort of edible bean. Here's some papayas and artichoke. No artichoke here. Lots of plants here, but no artichoke. Tomatoes. Even in Germany you have to grow them under plastic nowadays because they get infected by stuff that's coming down with the rain. Lub bean. Was this the Luna bean or something? Yeah, nice bean here. Well, no cucumbers despite of the sign. This is all eggplant. Here it's called brinjal. We would call it a variety of the Japanese eggplant, elongated and sweet. Very good. I would say it's even better than the ones we have in the West. Okra. Okra is so popular in the Orient, and Bulgaria, kind of being part of the Orient. I got more than my fair share of okra as a child. Chilies. Corn. Yeah, corn is great. You can grow it in so many different climates. Manioc, or tapioca, or yucca, or cassava, the most important starch plant in the tropics. Pimpled pineapple. Why is it pimpled? And somebody took this pineapple. Here, by the way, it's yum. Somebody took this pineapple, so they are trying to protect the other one. Pimpled pineapple. The pineapple is neither a pine nor an apple. Why is it pimpled? Well, here it is. It grows on an agave-like plant, which is actually not an agave, but it's in the Bromeliaceae family. Basil, well, here where there is no frost, basil can grow as little trees. Here a lot more herbs and spices. Yeah, I should really. Eryngium foetidum, yeah, they like the eryngium. I see it on a lot of markets. Mint. Mint is popular everywhere in the world, from the cold areas to the tropics. Sweet potato growing here, but no sign. Yeah, garlic and onions and stuff, of course, they're also popular everywhere. Is this parsley or coriander? Not sure. Well, you need to... Parsley. Nice parsley. And asparagus. I didn't know that asparagus grows in this climate. Wow. Lemongrass, yeah. I know it grows here. What is this? Is this pepper? Please do not pluck the plants. I don't know, man. No, this is no pepper. This is something different. Nice little sword bean. Nice little vegetable garden. I mean, this is a city. Most people cannot afford their own vegetable garden, so it's good to show the kids and also the adults where the fruits and veggies come from. And this garden, no matter how small, does this very important educational work. So folks, this was the Veggie garden at the beautiful Singapore Botanic Gardens. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful Singapore Botanic Gardens. And if you don't want to miss my videos, it's not enough to just subscribe. You also need to press the little bell icon.